guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm enjoying the view. I don't know if you can catch that in the background. I love the beach, looking at the waves. I'm up early in the morning, guys. I wanted to make this video to give a word to the wise here before you go back to hanging out with that narcissist. All right? Because I made a 50 reasons why you shouldn't take the narcissist back, and the last thing that I put in there is that you could lose your life. You know, I really want you guys to take this very, very serious. And, you know, there are many ways that this can occur, of course, millions of ways that people die every day. But as far as hanging around a toxic person, you know, the quickest way that we can think about is, you know, someone in a domestic violence situation. They keep going back to the abuser, and eventually the abuser kills them. That's one way. There's another angle that I want you guys to consider and, you know, really be mindful about moving forward. And I'm pretty sure that you guys know this, your emotional maturity, know this on a certain level, but maybe it's not in the front of your mind when you hang out with a person like this. You do not know how many enemies that narcissist has. Look at how they treated you. They have a whole history, a whole trail of treating other people that way. And, you know, a lot of times when we hang out with people, dirty people like that, low down dirty dogs, you know, thieves, liars, manipulators, people that go around devastating other people's lives, you could be guilty by association, or you could just simply not even be guilty by association, but you're just near it. And some of that energy hits you too. One of them bullets hit you too. You get punched in the face too. You get attacked as well for being close. You sitting with them, huh? You must be just like them. So, you know, they're not going to have mercy on you per se. Because sometimes when people get in that anger and they're around that toxic energy, it's like, well, if you're a part of their energy, you're on their side. Or you're going to try to come for me anyway. We have to be careful, guys. We have to be very, very careful. You don't know when somebody plans on coming back and trying to get payback on that narcissist, avenging that narcissist, and you hanging around with a shady person like that. And that's why God tells us to be mindful of the company that we keep. He says, don't keep that kind of company, because you're welcoming that dark energy. You're welcoming that revenge, that possible situation. Somebody come back for them and you get a piece of it too, because you're there. Because you're close ties to them. Because you're in the wrong place at the wrong time thing. A lot of people have gotten caught up that way in life, and I really think that, you know, survivors aren't considering this when they take this narcissist back. You know, them narcissists, they can run into the wrong person eventually that's going to be like, oh, hell to the no. You think you're going to just do that and just walk away from me scotch-free? And it'll be a personal vendetta, or they're going to give it everything they have to get that narcissist back. You really have to be mindful, guys, what you surround yourself by on so many levels. It really could cost you your life in more than one way. Why would you want to be associated with that person? It's no good, guys. It's no good. That's enough right there to just make you run for the borders. Be like, you know what? It's not worth my life. It should never be worth your life. Being around that toxic energy, worth your life. There are better ways to transition to the other side. And losing your life in such a dark manner is, you know, the way that you wouldn't want to or shouldn't want to choose. And that rabbit hole can get a lot deeper. Shoot, that narcissist could put everything on you. Oh, I didn't do it, they did it. Put it all on you. Anything can happen. Because they'll do anything to save themselves. And if they never loved you or cared about you, why do you think they're going to try to protect you and keep you safe? They'll send you in first. Make sure the coast is clear. You know, like they're always going to take care of themselves. And you got to take care of yourself. I really hope that, you know, somebody is taking heed to this. Because, you know, this is very serious. And the universe is trying to get your attention in more than one way by letting you know, hey, you know, this person is toxic. Hey, you need to work on these things within yourself. Hey, you need to remove yourself from this situation. I don't want anybody to get screamed at. You know, when the universe scream at you, it's going to be in a way that you'll never forget. But I don't want it to be your last memory, your last thought, your last experience. And usually you get warnings. You will get warnings. And you keep going back. You keep dibbling, dabbling. You keep, and then bam. Then bam. So guys, please be mindful of the company that you keep in and realize that, you know, when you're around that type of shady person, you are subjecting yourself to whatever comes their way. Whoever's coming back for them, you're going to be in the proximity. I'm sorry, I don't want to be near that. I have light work to do. I have positive things that I want to be a part of and be associated with. I'm trying to live. I want to see my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. You know, I want to live a good, healthy life here. I'm not going to forsake. I'm not going to give that away, risk it through that toxic association. So just something to think about, guys. Take things serious, you know. Take it a lot more seriously. Make sure we're all in prayer, staying prayed up, meditating, keeping close to our discernment and that inner voice. You know, keeping our third eye open, basically. Don't be so attached to anything in this world that you're throwing all your logic and common sense in your life away. So much beauty in the world. There's so much wonderful things to experience while you're down here. Work on that. Get away from that other stuff. You've been through enough. It's not worth it. You have your own life. Some of you have children, family, people who love you, work that the universe wants you to continue to do. If you can get out of your own way, stop holding on to toxic energies and people. All right, guys. Let's do better. Let's do better. It's time to start protecting and guarding yourself in a way that you never did before. Life is precious, guys. Treat it that way. Treat it with respect. We lose the things we don't respect. You know. Tragically, anyway. Alright, guys, you have a beautiful day. And protect your energy, like I said. You know, keep that sage around. Pray to your ancestors on the other side. Make sure, you know, they're there. They're there. Trying to help you if you take it. Stay mindful. Stay mindful of your surroundings. All right, guys? Take care until next time. Keep doing the work and never, ever give up on yourself.